What's going on, folks and folks? How you guys doing? I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I know it's been a grip since I've done it like this, but I just want to say welcome to every last one of you. Thank you guys for all being here. Thank you for showing up and all that good stuff, yada yada peanut butter. If you know there's anybody that actually watches my channel that you are friends with on social media, let them know that I'm on here doing this right now. So this story came to me by some friends who wanted me to hit on this just to give them some updates on what's been going on. What's going on, Unfiltered Network? My friend, how you doing, sir? And I'm just going to do this briefly, but there are some other things that I might be hitting on tonight, and we shall see how that goes. But again, make sure you guys check out the channel. As far as like when you subscribe, make sure that you look to see that your bell notification is set to all notifications. That way, whenever I do go live and do anything, you should, in theory, get notified. Also, my guy that's on here right now, Black Man Unfiltered Network, you guys see him here in the chat room. Go and check his channel out, okay? They do some really good topics over there, really good things that they talk about certain situations. It's relationships is one of the biggest things over there. Father roles, mother roles, married roles, husband roles, mother roles, wife roles, kid roles, a whole nine. And discussions get really hot over there, but it's real and it's raw. So I would advise most of you guys need to go over there and check out Black Man Unfiltered's channel. Seriously, go check it out. Y'all know I don't recommend a lot of people, but people that I recommend are ones that I actually feel like I got a little rapport with. I've checked them out. I've watched them. I've talked with them. I've been on things that they've done. I don't just tell people to go check other folks' channels out just to be telling them that. So, and he did not tell me to do this. So just letting y'all know, Black Man Unfiltered Network is a channel that I would recommend you guys go over and check out. Okay. And I'm getting ready to pin his comment so y'all can see who he is. I think I should be able to pin it. There it is right there. All right. So let me go ahead and get ready to get into this, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for all you guys saying you wish I'm well and all the good stuff. I'm always good. Y'all know that. So I'm getting ready to let you guys know what's going on. So WNBA star Brittney Griner has transferred to Russian forced labor camp. Okay? Forced labor camp. WNBA star Brittney Griner has been moved to a Russian forced labor camp months after the basketball player was arrested in Russia for allegedly possessing cannabis oil. The development is the latest update after Griner's appeal for her 9-year sentence. Let me see if my other camera angle on here will be able to give you guys something different here. There we go. Ooh, that looks kind of gray. Ooh, I'm looking gray right there, ain't I? Let me do something here. I don't like the way that looks, my friends. Y'all know I'm weird like this. Let me go ahead and do something here. See if I can change up a little bit of color. Give me a second. Ooh, we don't look too good, dude. What about the hue? No, what about saturation? Okay, that looks a little better right there. It almost matches what I look like right now. I'm not going to get no more into it. I'm going to just leave it like that. But boom. All right, so anyway, right here, you know, you see that it says that you can see my screen. That way YouTube don't think I'm plagiarizing anything. Or they can also don't try to accuse me for saying my own words. And that way they won't try to hit me with stuff like they've been doing lately. The development is the latest update after Griner's appeal for her 9-year sentence was denied by a Russian court last month. The White House released a statement early Wednesday morning condemning the move. Every minute that Brittney Griner must endure wrongful detention in Russia is a minute too long, White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre said in a statement. She said every minute that Brittney Griner must endure wrongful detention in Russia is a minute too long. Let me just tell y'all something. That's cap. If you don't know what cap mean, I just learned it too, but I'm going to start saying a whole lot because it's a new way of saying that's a lie. I think that what Jean-Pierre is saying is a lie. Jean-Pierre is only saying that because that is the right thing to say. Do you honestly really believe that they are in here right now? Do you really believe that they're trying to get Brittney Griner back? No. And I'm going to raise you another one. All the things, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try to stay calm. I'm going to try to really do this in a different way, okay? All the things that Brittney Griner complained that America has done to her, it's getting done to her. Wow, folks, the irony. Being oppressed, black folks, slavery, free labor. Look what she's doing right now. You are literally getting exactly what you complained that America was doing to you. You are oppressed in Russia. You are oppressed in Russia. She's having to do labor free. So she actually when she gets out from Russia's prison, she will legitimately be able to come over here and say, I know what it was like to work for free. I know what it's like to have to labor and not get paid for it. She's going to know what it's like to an extent of what some of our ancestors went with. Live sister, come back and testify to us all once it's all said and done. But I bet you wish right now, I bet Brittney Griner wish she was in America right now. How many of y'all bet that she won't be coming over here talking about America is oppressing? Oh, America is so oppressive, huh, that they trying to fight to get your butt back over here? Yeah, okay. But I mean, I'm being honest with y'all. I don't really think that they are. Like I said, to me, it sounds good on paper. It's a political thing to say right now, to say what Jean Piaget said about her, that every minute that Brittney Griner must endure wrongful detention in Russia is a minute too long. Oh, look at the virtue signaling. Sounds so good. That's not that. Brittney Griner is not the United States concern. Let's just be real. As the administration continues to work tirelessly to secure her release, the president has directed the administration to prevail on her Russian captors to improve her treatment and conditions she may be forced to endure in a penal colony. The statement continued. Come on, man. You're going to be over here in America trying to tell Russia, can y'all make sure that she's getting the best beds and make sure that her pillows is full of cotton? Matter of fact, we'll be willing to even send Mike Lindo's pillow over there. Let's send her my pillow. We want to make sure that she's getting the greatest conditions and blah, 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 blah. To me, to be quite honest with you, all the trash talking that Brittney Griner did, to me, this should be nothing, right? This should be nothing, right? This should be nothing to Brittney Griner to have to work in a Russian's prison, because it's not going to be harder than how hard she worked in basketball, right? This is nothing. Matter of fact, if you think about it, Russia might be doing Brittney Griner a favor by letting her actually participate in labor-like type things, because at least they're trying to do something to keep her. Let me stop. I'm throwing shots. At least they're trying to do something to keep her in shape. What you want to bet right now that if Russia was to tell Brittney Griner, okay, Brittney Griner, we will let you call him back out to the medical if you will just to say you're going you do to say the American national anthem. You feel like rebellion. What if they told her that? You know, go ahead and say the national anthem and stand up and put your hand over your right heart. You think Brittney Griner gonna be like, no, I'm gonna do my 9 years, bro. I'm gonna do these 9 years. I'm gonna bow down on one knee and stay there. I'm gonna just stay on that one knee and put my fist up so I can see this to my brothers and my sisters. I bet you money Brittney Griner stand up real quick, put her hand over her heart like there's a star, say the Star Spangled Banner, then say the Pledge of Allegiance. How much you want to bet she'll get up and say it? I bet she will. All this fake virtue signaling stuff they doing, man. This is what happens. This is what happens. Okay, let me continue on. All right. So the development is the latest update to Griner's appeal for her 9-year sentence that was denied by Russia. Okay. Now, they went on to say this. Jean Piaget said the U.S. government is unwavering in its commitment to its work on behalf of Britney and other Americans detained in Russia, including a fellow wrongful detainee, Paul Whelan. Jean Pierre concluded. Griner will face harsh conditions in the forced labor camp, and it will be difficult for her family to contact her or even know her exact location. Griner was visiting Russia to compete in the WNBA offseason in February when Russian authorities found cannabis oil in her luggage. She was promptly arrested for possessing the vape cartridges and was later sentenced to 9 years in prison. On Griner's 32nd birthday last month, her representatives released a statement thanking her supporters. Thank you, everyone, for fighting so hard to get me home. All the support and love are definitely helping me, Griner said from the prison, according to the statement. The United States government has engaged in prisoner swap talks with Russia, but there appears to be no significant progress. Putin's playbook author Rebecca Koffler told Fox News that tense relations over the Russo-Ukrainian war have impacted the negotiations. This is another case that demonstrates that Americans are not safe in Russia, especially Americans of Russian descent, and especially now when the relations between Moscow and Washington are at the lowest points in history, including the Cold War, the intelligence expert last month said about this whole thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. There you have it. To me, to be quite honest with you, I don't wish nothing bad upon people. I don't wish nothing bad upon people, but I do believe this. I'm glad that Russia is sticking to its guns when it comes to how they treat crime. Maybe we Americans over here would learn something from Russia if we actually took care of business like they did. You see what I'm saying? Everybody think that they're going to just get a little smack on the wrist and all this, right? That's what America does. And I think America has really low standards. I'm just being honest. I believe that America has really low standards when it comes to how we treat criminals. Now, some of you will look at this and say, hey, I don't see no big deal with this. I mean, it was only some cannons of oil. Well, guess what? In Russia, they look at that as a severe offense, apparently. So who are we to tell them how wrong they are? Who are we to tell them how wrong it is, that how dare they entrap one of our Americans? How dare they imprison one of our Americans for breaking one of their laws? How dare we? You see what I'm saying? You have no say so over that. And again, you can get mad at me for the statement that I'm making right here that I'm about to make. I do not care. It doesn't matter. All I'm saying is when it comes to punishable crimes, I think in America, we need to be more strict on these crimes. I guarantee you, or your money back, you will never, ever, 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 ever hear about any celebrity, any basketball player, any other athlete, any other person from America who is of a celebrity status. I guarantee you, you won't even hear about them getting caught with anything in Russia. You want to know why? Russia is making an example. You're not going to come to their country and do what you want to because you're an American. You think because you from America that you just get to come over here and do what you want to with all that pride, with all that, all that mindset, and then Russia definitely know that Brittney Griner is one of the ones that disrespect his own country. So they have, it's people that I know that actually are from there that I talk to. Russia, when some of the things that we're not getting is that Russia actually would disrespect Brittney Griner because of the fact she disrespects her own country. They frown upon that. They're like, you got down on one knee and you refuse your own country's flag. And they think that that's really cowardice of her. Now you want your country to help you. They're like, what type of person are you, lady? What does this look like? You hate your country so much, and now you plead for your country to come and save you. Did you really mean that, Brittney Griner? Did you really meant what you meant when you got down on your knee and act like you hated America, huh? Did you really mean that? See, they frown upon stuff like that. So they have no respect for folks that are like that for their own country at that, right? So anyway, with that being said, folks, I know that some folks are going to think otherwise. I know people are going to disagree with this. Do me a favor right now, though. If you guys are in here right now and you forgot to do it, please hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up button for me. It's not because you like me. The thumbs up button literally is a way that you guys are saying, YouTube, we are recommending this video. There's about 180 people in here right now. Please hit that like button so this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm. I really, really, really appreciate it if you guys do that. As you notice, I don't get on here and ask you guys to hit the super chat. I don't tell you guys to hit the cash app or anything like that. I do this stuff at the end of my video, but it's only just for reasons that folks say, how can I help you out? But I'm talking about, my point is, the best thing you can do for me on my channel is to hit the like button. The best thing that you can do for this channel is to share it. So I really appreciate that from you guys. So anyway, folks, to me, if the United States did what Russia did, we would have a more secure country. We would have less crime. We wouldn't have to worry about a lot of stuff that we worry about right now. Can you imagine being in a country where crime is the least of our worries? Can you imagine being in a country right now where we don't have to worry about it? If somebody tried to do anything that's in a severe way, we don't have to worry about what's going to happen to them. We don't have to worry about them getting out on parole. We don't have to worry about them going to jail and then be able to post bond. No, there is no posting bond. What you're going to do is just post a snap. What you can do, you can post a mug shot of the picture we took and let them know that you in jail. That's the only thing you're going to be posting. You're not posting bail, though. You are staying in there. So people might get upset. And what I'm getting ready to say, I hope that Russia sticks to its guns. I get it. I get that she got loved ones over here in the United States. I hope they stick to their guns and make an example out of Brittney Griner. That is a lesson to be learned right there. Now, with Brittney Griner most likely to get out early, I really believe, honestly, I do believe that something is going to take place to where Brittney Griner is going to get out earlier than what we think, because something's going to happen. But at the same time, what would that say about the United States when we are supposed to be in not cahoots, but we supposed to be at bumping heads with Russia? How weak of us would that look when we so-called claim that we don't negotiate with terrorists? You know, because I'm not calling Russia a terrorist, but a lot of stuff they want to throw Russia collusion, Donald Trump and Russia. Russia interceded with the elections. Russia ended up breaking into our spy. Russia ended up breaking into this computer system. Russia. Always something bad with Russia. So why in the world, if Russia's supposed to be all this bad of a country, why are we going to negotiate with them to give them some of their worst people that we have in prison over here to give them to trade for Brittney Griner? Why would we do that? Now, I get it. If we have some stone cold assassins over in Russia who are Americans, 10 of our top spies over in Russia, and then Russia said, you give us our 2 people, we're going to give y'all 2 people. I get that. But you getting ready to trade some people that's on a terrorist-like type level for a basketball player. I'm just being real. I know it sounds harsh, guys. I'm giving you this perspective from what the United States need to be looking at this as. We getting ready to give them two of their worst. We getting ready to give them 2 bad people who we have in prison in Russia, and we're gonna trade them and give them for Brittney Griner, who did what for the United States? What did she do for the United States exactly? Oh, Ty, she played. No, she didn't do nothing that's significant for the United States. That's not a trade. That's not a trade at all. That's crazy. So I'm just saying, folks. Anyway. Again, those are my thoughts on that. Make sure you leave my tab up. And what I mean by that, when I end this video, make sure you keep it on my channel, because when I go live again, I guarantee you will not be notified. If you guys come when I do this next video and you guys all pop in here and you say, I got notified, I'll believe y'all. But I can guarantee you, YouTube is not going to be notifying you guys at all. They are mad at me. I have dropped down to 299,000 subs now. Apparently, there was a discrepancy with my channel again, and I have fake subs on here, so all of y'all are fake on here. There's 170 some people in here, and I don't know if all you guys are even subscribed to my channel. But yeah, there was a drop because those 2 weeks that I was gone, and then my channel got terminated, and then it got put back up. Apparently, when it got put back up, we gave you the correct number of subscribers that you actually have. But yet at the same time, I know, because I hear from you guys through email, that you're constantly being unsubscribed from the channel. So anyway, for the ones that would like to support the channel, that's how you can do it right there. Okay. If you want to support the channel, that's how you can do it. That's it. If you do send something through PayPal, great. If you don't, great. If you join Patreon just for $1, great. If you don't, great. For the ones who see their stuff here in the background and off to the side here when I give it from a different angle, that send me in gifts, the hats and all that, Steve Frank Sack, them sending me the hats and all that. That P.O. box is how you can send a gift right there. Do not worry. I do not live there. I have people that check stuff out for me that works actually in the post office that I know really well. They check the stuff out for me, so don't worry about it. But that's how you can send things right there if you would like to send a gift, all right? Appreciate you guys. All right, so, hey, we getting ready to get out of here, folks. And you guys know how I end my videos. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I hope and pray that every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. We'll see you in the next one. God bless you through Jesus.